Hey Junkies, it's opening waterfowl weekend at duck camp here at the Messer residence in the greater Mauston area. Wisconsin vanishing, baby!
Opening morning started off pretty good. Not as busy as it normally is. We think just because the water's so high this year.
A little slower than usual, but
we're kicking it off the only way we know how. Stay tuned for an episode you're not going to want to miss. Hey Junkies, it's opening waterfowl weekend at duck camp here at the Messer residence in the greater Mauston area. Everybody's super excited for duck camp, having a fish fry, having some drinks with the guys, playing some ping pong, playing some cards. Everybody just sitting back, talking, getting ready for the upcoming season as we know it.
Water's high right now, so it means high water, birds are spread out, but I don't know. I was out last Sunday and saw 75 or so in 1 hour, not even good flying time, so might be good, might be bad. We can't kill them from the couch.
This will be the first year since 2009 when I started hunting with this group of guys that the group that was hunting would be a little bit different. The first year that Justin's dad, Mark, wasn't hunting with us on opening weekend that I can remember, and then a lot of friends that of his that I've gotten to meet over the last 10 or 12 years. So it was going to be a little different year that way, but we had a good group of guys of our own, and we had a heck of a hunt.
That's really what it's all about. It's just the camaraderie of it all. Getting the guys together, having a good time.
Outdoor Junkies is brought to you by I-90 Enterprises, Hanksters Motorsports, Rooster Wrap, Hunting Gear, Cunis Country, Bear Sets, Custom Jigs and Spins, and Bee Fish and Tackle. This has been a Stone Lake production. This segment is brought to you by Bear Sets. For more information, go to bearsets.com.
Well, Junkies, it's the waterfowl season down here in the southern half of Wisconsin. As we always do, we get together over here with my good friend Justin Messer and a pretty good group of guys, and we head out on the river.
All right, boys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
So the morning of, we always try to get up early enough to get to the blind and do whatever preparations are necessary. We're not always the group that gets in 3 or 4 weeks ahead of time and gets all that done. And Justin and I have a heck of a blind that we were able to put up in a really cool slough on the river probably about 6 or 7 years ago. And it's gone through a lot of changes with that slough. There's been years where the water's been really high, years where it's been low. There's been tons of wild rice, there's been no wild rice. Access points are different. But the one thing that's remained consistent, the hunting tends to be a little bit hotter on that blind, especially in opening day.
So this year we had a bunch of high water. We thought it was going to be a pretty difficult hunt. We had 20 inches of rain in September. I don't know if I can remember a September we've had so much rain in the whole time I've lived in this area. The rivers were maxed out. We knew the ducks were around, but we also knew with this much rain that we've had in September that the hunting was probably gonna be pretty difficult compared to normal average years.
So we finished thatching in the blind, had a cup of coffee, made sure we had our ammo boxes out in front of us and our guns ready to go. And this is usually the time, 10 to 15 minutes before shooting light where the ducks are really flying like crazy.
So on typical average years, the first 10 to 15 minutes before shooting time is usually phenomenal. You're seeing ducks, you're seeing big flocks of ducks flying, you're hearing their wings cutting air, they're dropping into you in the dark, you're hearing them splash on the water. Super exciting, it gets you jacked up for, you know, those 10-15 minutes when it's time to start finally shooting. This year, completely different.
But this year, that didn't happen at all. And 5 minutes before shooting time, we're looking at each other like, okay, not saying anything yet, but kind of all feeling the same thing, like what's going on.
Ethan's looking at his phone going, yep, okay, it's shooting time, and we still haven't seen a duck. I'm thinking, no way, this is going to be a difficult opening day, one that we haven't seen in quite a few years.
We go like a few more minutes, and this flight that we've always had before shooting time and through shooting time didn't happen this year until about 15 or 20 minutes after shooting time, and then it was kind of like the old days. We saw a lot of teal, a lot of wood ducks, and a few mallards, and we were able to get some good shooting. And
here you go. Right in that.
Shot. They were coming.
Swearing like that, I guess. Ethan.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Touch him up. So much better than what I thought it was going to be. Based off the first 10 minutes.
We're kind of high. Oh, two got through somehow. They're there right in front of you, Justin, right here.
Right at us.
I think I got it.
Get the mallard. Oh, big wood duck. Good girl.
Good girl.
Yeah, we do have one in the blind.
Typically, average year, people are shooting limits. We're usually shooting a limit of ducks on opening day. This year, we were going into it thinking we'd be lucky if we came up with half limits.
So I'm going to cross hard to the other side. Boom! All right.
Good job.
Sweet.
Here you go, Ethan, teal. Here, 12 o'clock.
I think as the morning went on, I think we wound up getting 6 or 7 teal that morning. I think we got 3 wood ducks and a mallard, and they were all really fun to shoot at, and it was a blast out there. We had a riot. Right over its back. God.
Well, Junkies, it's opening waterfowl day in the greater Mauston area. It's a little slower than normal, but we're still knocking a couple down, so Remy's doing good retrieves, and he's anxious. See if we can knock a couple more down for you.
Go get it. Fetch it up. Go. Remy, go get it.
Good girl, Remy, all the way.
A lot of the drakes aren't in full plumage either. Sweet.
A boy.
Nice drake. Oh, 2 more, Jeff.
Quick. Right in between them. So it was a much slower, not average opening day, much slower with all the high water, but we were seeing ducks, so nothing to complain about. And really, that's not what it's all about. It's not about killing, not about coming home with limits. It's just about getting a good group of people together, and we were having a good time.
It's like, you know, Batman and Robin. Batman's only at his peak when Robin joins the force. Larry Smith, eat your heart out, buddy. Oh, nothing hits the spot. Drop. Welcome to the Blind Junkies. It's officially opening day of the 2018 waterfowl season here in the southern zone of Wisconsin with Sarah and Justin Messer up in our favorite blind. Hadn't been a lot of ducks seen so far, but so what do we got today? I think we got 7 in the blind.
We're at 10, yeah.
Yeah. A few more to go. We're past the really crazy shooting from early in the morning, but they just keep coming enough to make us not let our guard down. So stay tuned. We're gonna try to bring you some more waterfowl action right here from the greater Mauston area. Stay tuned.
This segment is brought to you by Hangsters Motorsports. Hangsters Motorsports is now the fastest growing Yamaha dealer in the state of Wisconsin. For more information, go to hangstersmotorsports.com.
Morning, junkies. We just got the decoy set a little earlier than usual. Got about 30 minutes before sunrise here, before shooting time. So Brian and Jess and I are gonna have a cup of coffee and hopefully see some ducks, and we'll see you guys on the flip side when the sun comes up over the marsh. So hopefully they're flying today.
Cheers, junkies. Nothing better than opening morning in the duck blind. Stay tuned, we should have a good episode coming your guys' way.
Drop about a dozen to 20 decoys and a mojo. It's always tough this time of year, I would say, with the different types of birds. There's a lot of young birds around, and it's not the kind of hunt that a lot of you folks would see in like the flooded timber of Arkansas or anything like that, where you'll have these big fat mallards that'll circle and circle and circle and make a final approach and come in. A lot of times it's pretty quick, and they might circle once, but we'll lose them behind the trees, and then they will work into the decoys, and some of them really want to just get in there and land, and that's pretty cool, because it means you pick the right slough and you set your decoys out right, and they feel comfortable in that pocket, and something really, got them in there, and nothing spooked them out.
A lot of them were sneaking in right on first light at us, and they're coming in and getting out without even shots fired. So it seemed like we were getting on a lot of birds and having to give them free passes, because once they dip down below that tree line, you get on them, and it's just hard to pick them back up when you're looking down the barrel of your shotgun too. And that's just what you gotta do to be safe and make sure you're identifying the ducks that you are shooting, taking shots at.
Crack 'em.
Good girl.
Here you go.
You got that one.
Here, girl, fetch him up. Ethan, you might have to swag that again. Head's still up.
See if they can catch it.
You realize,
Got it.
she's that flat. What's that side? Jeez, is that the kidney bean or is that dad?
Hard to tell. I think it's kidney bean.
I think so too.
Ducks don't always come in tight. Sometimes they do, and it's pretty awesome. They'll come right in and do the backup or the flop like they're going to go down. But a lot of our shooting is ducks going to different parts of this slough, and it can be pretty quick. So it's not always a time where you're going to say, oh, we'll kind of wait for this one. There's one. Pick up your guns, and then whoever's cone the bird is in, can shoot and try to drop it. And it's pretty cool to do that. It is fast and furious, and it is exciting and exhilarating. And when it happens, within half an hour, 45 minutes of shooting time, it's just that thing that really gets your blood flowing.
Nice shot, eh? You got feathers on that one. And
Ball.
they land in the woods.
Can't believe I got that one.
Nice shot, Bob.
Jeepers. It's it's in the slop. It's going.
Alright, that's 3. Nice shot, dude.
Thanks, you too.
That's a poke, huh?
Just straight right when they were right in that maple tree. Right there.
Here you go, come back around, actually.
Right there.
Oh, balls!
Gosh, that one out.
Remy, come, no bird. Shoot. Remy, hey. Good girl, come, no bird.
There you go, girl. Keep going.
He's gonna get.
Oh, it got up. It flew off.
I'll be damned. It's a beautiful morning, but hasn't really equated in a lot of ducks in our blind. I don't think we shot really poorly, but just wood ducks today. Haven't seen a single teal, and the only mallards we saw, 3 close, and all they did was get chased with some steel. right over the hooks.
I should switch this choke out right now. There you go. Two of them right there to get. If you wanna whine, get out. Go get the bird, you dingus.
The birds we see on opener is always different in terms of the amount of usually 3 different species. We're always going to see wood ducks, usually going to see teal, going to see some mallards. Last year, if you recall from last year's hunt, we saw a lot more mallards than usual, and that was really exciting. We've had other years, I think, and it was mostly teal. What's consistent usually has been the amount of wood ducks. In the last couple of years, they have been a little down for us, but they're always a lot of fun to shoot at and super beautiful. Coming around your way, probably just
Dropping right by you, right by you. There you go. Nice.
Justin's had his yellow lab Remy for about 6 years, and she's been hunting with us for about the past 5. And that's been really fun too, because I've gotten to see her kind of grow as a dog, and there's been some good times and some bad times, as there is for all dogs, but she's been consistently getting a lot better at either marking birds off the barrel or seeing birds where they flop and then going out right away, getting to them and doing really nice retrieves. So never like 100% on those, but they never are for us. There's some that we got to go after, but she did a really nice job, and it was fun to get to hunt with her, and she's a good girl, so we all love Remy.
Hey, Junkies. Mid-morning here. A little slower than usual, but I managed to put a couple in the blind. I think we're gonna head back, catch a little breakfast, watch the Badgers play, and then come back out for the evening. So stay tuned.
I love to hunt. I've always loved to hunt, and I love to hunt for lots of different reasons. It's a lot of fun to pursue game. It's a ton of fun to hang out with your friends. It's a ton of fun to spend those experiences with your family, and it's something that I hope I get to do for a long, long time and get to keep compiling those experiences. The older I get, the more I realize how much I do cherish those. Opening weekend at Duck Camp, certainly one of those. Hopefully the show we brought you today inspires you to get out there for the duck opener in northern or southern Wisconsin, or wherever it is you live where you're tuning in today. As always, thanks for watching the show. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Outdoor Junkies is brought to you by I-90 Enterprises, Hanksters Motorsports, Rooster Wrap, Hunting Gear, Cunis Country, Bear Sets, Custom Jigs and Spins, and Bee Fish and Tackle. This has been a Stone Lake production. I-90 Enterprises is your one-stop shop for custom trailers, parts, and repair. Located off Interstate I-90 just outside of Edgerton, Wisconsin, our technicians can quickly diagnose the issues, make repairs, custom design your trailer to fit your needs, and get you back on the road. From trailer parts, maintenance, and accessories, if you have a job to do, I-90 Enterprises has the team to help you get it done. I-90 Enterprises, your benchmark for excellence.
The Cunis Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Outdoor Junkies TV. Shop over 4,000 new and pre-owned vehicles at our Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram locations in Platteville and Barneveld today, or visit us online at cuniscountry.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Tired of dropping your phone when you're trying to fish? Introducing Rooster Wrap. Rooster Wrap is a hands-free cell phone harness that has been designed and tested to safely hold your cell phone while you enjoy the outdoors. Rooster Wrap allows you to quickly monitor your phone and continue to fish without worry. Rooster Wrap. Protect your phone with Rooster Wrap. For more information, go to roosterwrap.com. For the finest walleye fishing tackle and more, check out Bee Fish and Tackle's line of jigs, blade baits, and Authentics plastics. Log on to beefishandtackle.com or call 1-800-831-5535 for a free catalog. Looking to stand out from your competitors and increase your brand awareness?
Yeah, baby!
Woo! Then advertise with Outdoor Junkies and reach your target audience. From new product reviews and product placement on our show, our team will enhance your marketing strategy and generate new clients. Oh, yeah!
Contact us today at 262-607-6399 or check out our website at outdoorjunkies.tv and get your fix. Hunting Gear has the best hunting equipment and professional service the industry has to offer. Located off Interstate I-90 in Janesville, Wisconsin, Hunting Gear carries a full line of accessories, gear, and apparel. Check out their 30-yard indoor range and archery simulator. They also offer beginning classes, private lessons, and leagues, and can set up and service all makes and models of traditional compound and crossbows. Hunting Gear, might as well have the best.
This segment is brought to you by I-90 Enterprises, your benchmark for excellence.
Well, Junkies, it was a good opening weekend. Everybody always asks us, what do you do with your duck after you guys get ducks? On today's episode, we're gonna show you. Stay tuned for some bacon wrapped, cream cheese stuffed wild duck. Duck is one of the best meats, one of my favorite, ranks right up there with backstrap. It's just bacon wrapped breast, skin still on it. We've had it marinating in some 7-Up for about 24 hours now, and we'll show you what we do next. The acidity in the 7-Up breaks it down, makes it more tender. As I said, there's skin still on it, so we're just gonna lay them down, skin side down. There's some mallard, wood duck, and teal all mixed in, so you're gonna have different sizes, no big deal. So you're just gonna take a fillet knife, you're just gonna score them. Just kind of lace them open from the top down, skin down. Just kind of lace them open right down the middle, long way. Just open them up a bit. Try not to cut all the way through them, you just wanna go about halfway through. Just lacing them open. And basically all we're doing is we're opening it up. Just gonna give it a nice place for the cream cheese to sit. Chive and onion flavored, so it's a little extra flavor.
Your shirt say you're baking me crazy?
Yeah.
You gonna help us cook
You
some
can help
duck?
us?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're basically just laying the bacon down and putting the breast on top. Some cream cheese, chive and onion. So you can be pretty liberal with the cream cheese. Basically, once you wrap it up, even though some comes out into the pan, it's no big deal. It's just gonna add more flavor, and it'll crisp up with that bacon, so. Just give it a little bit of brown sugar. Then just wrap them up. Pretty simple. Ooh, what do you think, Bowden?
Good?
Gonna be good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing with stuff?
It's just a little toothpick. It holds the bacon in place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got the stove on medium to high heat, and we're just gonna sear these up real quick, and then we got the broiler going on low. So once we sear these, give them a quick sear. It'll tighten the bacon up, keep them nice and tight. We're gonna throw them on a pan, throw it in the broiler, and we'll be good to go.
Is it ready?
No.
No, not yet?
No.
Okay.
All right, so we kind of finished it in the broiler at high, just for the last like 5 minutes. Woo! And like with all meat, let it rest for about 5 minutes. Let those juices reabsorb back into the meat, and that internal temperature is still gonna be climbing, like I said, about another 5 degrees. So as long as you're around 130, 135, you should be pretty primo. Perfect. There you have it, folks, a little cream cheese stuffed, bacon wrapped, wild wood duck. It's always better when you know where your meat's coming from, and just a little bit more sentimental when you get to harvest it yourself. So it's an awesome meal, one of my favorites.
We're glad that you tuned in today. We hope that the show we brought you gets you fired up for duck season. Take care.